What is going on, members of the Burger Empire? Brian here for BodyByBurgers, and God, it feels good to say that after like 3 weeks, a month, something like that. I don't know. I promised you guys I was going to get more content out, and I failed to deliver. Life's been getting in the way, and I'm going to be starting a new routine to hopefully be able to get you guys more consistent content. I will get to that in a little bit, but what today's video is mostly going to be about is an update as to what my weight is at, what my current training is for the Spartan race, how that's shaping up because I'm 3 weeks out from that, and I'm going to be trying something just a little bit different supplementation wise, just because I've been doing a lot of reading and research on it, and it's something that has become fairly popular within the fitness industry, and I think it's something that can benefit myself. That is CBD oil, but I will get that in a bit. First off, let's talk about how my training has been shaping up for the Spartan race. So I've been consistently doing 5Ks now, not outside, but in my gym, on the treadmill, just doing what I can. It's been about a year since I fully ran a 5K. Maybe since, last Spartan race, because once you do it, you kind of stop training for it, but that's not really what should happen with the training methodologies. The very first time that I did the 5K this year, it took me over an hour. It was 1 hour, 50 seconds on the treadmill. Not good. The next time I did it, which was 2 days later, and I've been trying to keep to a schedule where I've been running a 5K about every other day. I've been trying my best. Kind of hasn't happened the last couple days, but I'm getting back to it, and I'm trying my best to. But the second time that I ran the 5K was 57 minutes and 18 seconds. So I did make about a 3-minute, 30-second improvement on that 5K time. Mostly the difference came from not like lung capacity or the ability to continue to run. It was mostly the shin splints. I have a problem with shin splints when I'm running, doing any sort of sprinting for distance and for time. So when I had gotten to do the second 5K, the shin splints had gone away by quite a drastic difference. Simply put, it got used to it, and right now I'm running in the Nano 8s, and I gotta say it's a much improved experience from running in the Nano 5s, so much so that I don't think I actually need to use the New Balance shoes that I have for running. Also, when it comes to supplementing my cardio intake, but my cardio workouts, just today I recently started swimming again. Very light on the joints, very good cardiovascular experience, and it's just something that is a lot of fun. And for those of you, in case you're wondering what I'm using to track 5K times instead of just eyeballing it by the treadmill, how I'm doing with swimming and just overall fitness things, it's this guy right here. I did purchase a more advanced smartwatch. For those of you that paying attention before, I was using the Samsung Gear S2. Currently, I'm using the Garmin Fenix 3HR. Love it, love the app. The only thing I find confusing is how they calculate your calorie burn, but we'll figure that out another day. Now, with that aside, Spartan training is going well. The secondary part of Spartan training is kind of how my weight loss is going. So those of you that have been following along for a couple months now know that I had visited the doctor on June 10th, and at that time I had weighed 352 pounds. Not good. So here we are, 38 days later, so about 5 weeks later, and I've dropped almost 13 pounds of that. I now weigh 339.5, so we're making very good progress with that, and I'm happy about that. I've been, as much as possible, sticking to my meal plan and my meal prep as much as possible. I've actually kind of increased the calories a little bit because the volume of training that I'm doing is increasing, because not only am I doing 5Ks and swimming, I'm still trying to keep up strength phases, a little bit of bodybuilding, a little bit of metcons, the whole 9 yards when it comes to everything fitness. I'm doing my best to ramp things up. I mean, the other day, me and a buddy did an AMRAP a 60-minute AMRAP for as many push-ups as possible. I got 181, but I was feeling a little bit under the weather, and I feel like if I wasn't feeling under the weather and I wasn't getting a little bit of fogginess, a little bit of lightheadedness, I might have been able to push a little harder, try for that 200, but it is what it is, and I gave my honest effort for how I was feeling. So that is that. Everything's going good. Weight loss is going. Spartan's going good. But now we need to talk recovery. Most of your recovery happens during sleep. And as much as, yes, I don't have anything to get up for now, because I don't have a full-time job, sleep is happening. I'm getting between 8.5 and 9 hours a day, which would seem adequate to the volume of training that I'm doing and what I'm trying to achieve. But if you look at the app that I have, which is still tracked by this watch, my sleep patterns are very sporadic. My recovery isn't as good as it could be. I'm still dealing with a little bit of anxiety. For example, with my first swimming workout today in about a year, walking around with no shirt on, and as much as people probably weren't, I felt a little judged. I started to get some social anxiety, so things like that started to creep in. And a friend of mine started taking this product. It's something that has been very prevalent in the fitness world, and it does help recovery. It helps mental health, and that is CBD oil. So I haven't taken any of it yet, but I've done lots of research on it, and I do feel comfortable to start taking it. Now, for those of you that don't know, I live in Alberta, Canada. Canada has recently made recreational use for marijuana legal. Am I going to smoke marijuana? No. I haven't in 30 years. Why would I start now? But something that has always intrigued me is the medical benefits that marijuana does provide. Now, I don't want to have the high. I don't want to experience that. I don't want to have anything that goes along with the THC properties. So what CBD oil does is takes basically everything that encompasses the health benefits of marijuana, extracts the high from it, the THC part of it, and allows you to take a couple drops of it and give you the medical benefits of it. So it gives you better mind clarity, better focal clarity, better just clarity overall, gets rid of anxieties, pressures, and things like that. And I think it's really going to start to help my sleep patterns out. I've been trying to get into a sleep schedule, and a lot of nights it's very difficult for me to shut the brain off because, again, I may be unemployed, but the list of things that I need to do in a day is still endless if I want to fulfill my self-employed dreams. So, I got to do videos. I'm trying to get videos done every day. I'm trying to get more comfortable in doing a vlogging. These ideas run through my head, and as much as you guys know I do journal, things still pop up, and things still continue on, and blah, 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 blah. The list, again, goes on and on and on. I have a gaming channel. I've got this channel. I'm trying to get an eBay store running. It just literally never, ever ends. And my mind just doesn't shut down a lot. So a friend of mine literally messaged me, and he said he started using it, and it's starting to work wonders. I've done a lot of my research on my own with it, and I think it's really going to help my sleep patterns. It's going to help my focus. It's going to help my mental clarity, help me establish that sleep cycle, and just, I think overall it's going to help me recover better so that I can perform better in workouts as well. And I think I'm just going to become more of a high efficiency person on it, or using it. So today, because this video is going out today, I am going to go to one of our legalized marijuana shops, as crazy as that sounds, get the info about it and pick the right one for me, and see what happens. So I'm going to be using it probably fairly consistently, and I will keep you guys updated as to how I feel on CBD oil. We all know how I feel off of it. Anxiety riddled, insanely nervous, anxious. Sleeping is hit and miss, and my workouts are hit and miss. So I'm hoping that something like this, for the little cost that it is extremely beneficial for me. And I know one of the companies that I am endorsed by, or that I am an ambassador for, FNX, recently came out with CBD oil. But with that being said, looking at the price, and I'm sure their stuff is fantastic stuff, I just personally cannot justify the cost of that right now when I can get it locally for about a third of the cost, when I don't know if it's going to work for me 100% or not. So that is something to keep in mind for myself, and I'll keep you guys updated on that. If it helps recovery, if it helps focus, I'll definitely keep you guys posted on that and my experiences with it. So that is the video today, guys. Just giving you an update. 1, Spartan training is going very well with 3 weeks left. 2, I've lost almost 13 pounds in about 5 weeks time. Maybe a little excessive, but it's fine because I have a lot of excessive weight. And 3, I'm trying something new, that CBD oil. Just trying to gain any advantage I can and take advantage of the whole process while I'm unemployed. So thank you for watching the video today, guys. Like the video if you liked all the information here. Comment in the comment section below if you guys have tried CBD oil, or if you're curious about it, the benefits, if you guys notice some awesome things about it. I'm curious to find out myself. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. It is the only way to become a member of this burger empire. And until next time, everybody, as always, burger power.